Hey guys, and welcome to today's kit review. Today we are going to look at another Dragon kit, the Dragon Jagdpanzer 4 L70V, the V standing for Vomac, the producer of the kit, the original tank. The kit number is 6397, and I'm quite happy about this kit, although my voice probably doesn't tell you the whole story, but I have to be quite moderate with my voice because next door someone is sleeping, so I don't want to be too loud or noisy. This is a kit from 2009, and I have been on the hunt for a Jagdpanzer 4 for quite some time now, and luckily my local hobby shop had one in store, and my girlfriend decided, well, my boyfriend deserves a present, so she got me this, and I can't tell you how happy I am about it. I will keep this kit in my stash until the Heil the Hunter's Sick on International Scale Modeler later this year, and I'm quite excited about the build, to be honest. I don't know if you guys know it, but the Jagdpanzer 4, there were two variants of the L70. And I'm not talking about the Zwischenlösung, but the real L70. There was an early and there was a late variant. The early variant had 4 return rollers, and all the road wheels were rubberized, and it had a one-piece muffler. All those vehicles would have zoom rate on them. The later variant, which this one is one of, has the 2 steel roll wheels in the front and only 3 return rollers, and a 2-piece muffler system. But this kit allows me to build this as an early, or rather mid-production Jagdpanzer 4 with rubberized roll wheels, 1-piece muffler, but 3 return rollers. They existed and they would have had zoom rate, so I can decide with or without Zim, and I guess I'm gonna go without on this one. But let's stop the talking. Let's take a look inside the box. After I show you, of course, the sides of the box here. We've got 7 marking options, rather rare for new Dragon kits, but always a good bonus. Again, the box art and the kit number 6397. Sorry, looks like the camera's mirrored. And then we got the some CAD drawings, and of course underneath even more CAD drawings of styrene quality of Dragon. One other aspect of the kit is the fact that it does not come with metal side skirts, but it comes with styrene side skirts that are set to be to scale thickness, which we will take a look at in a second. Let's start at our review with the instruction sheet here. A typical Dragon layout of the instruction sheet. We have a Sprue map and the box art on the front page. It tells me not to use quite a couple parts, but nothing major. It looks to be quite low number of parts, except for the magic tracks, which make up 200 parts, so it's still 600 parts in total, which is quite a high number still. So let's take a look inside. Of course, once again, we have the color callouts for Mr. Hobby Aqueous, Mr. Hobby, Mr. Color, and Model Master Acrylics. And with normal tank instructions or armor builds, they start out with the roll wheels, the idlers, sprockets, and as I said, you have the option to either have the metallized roll wheels or the normal roll wheels, and you have the option of 3 different return roller types. As stated before, the 2 variants with either the 1-piece muffler or the 2-piece muffler system. The kit comes with a basic interior consisting of a radio and a gun assembly. Just basic dragon instructions here. Nothing to throw you off guard if you're an experienced dragon builder. As I said, interior gun assembly, and what I think looks quite tricky to me is the way the gun is placed inside the fighting compartment. Other than that, it's all, of course, hatches open or closed. The kit does come with a styrene antenna, which is quite nice, and it comes with a sprue that contains small numbers, so you can put the cast number on the Jagdpanzer. And then, as seen on the instruction sheet, we have those on the box. We have the seven marking options. It's 8, by the way, not 7. Do the math. Looks awesome to me. Some options. Hungary, Western Front, Eastern Front, in Germany, in Belgium. So quite the options there. So let's move on to the dragon card. As has become custom with later dragon kits, the dragon card shrinks and gets smaller every time. So I wasn't surprised to see the, well, smallest dragon card in this kit. It comes with magic tracks, which is always quite nice to have magic tracks instead of DS tracks. 2 sprues of clear plastic, 1 really tiny photo sprue, only containing parts for the muffler system, the tail light, the axe bracket, and the engine deck cover grills. It does, however, come with a, well, good-sized decal sheet fitting the 8 marking options. You even get the small insignia for the different what's it called, divisions, but the instructions tell you not to put them on, which I don't understand, to be quite honest. And we have rings for the, or actually it's tires for the metal roll wheels, and the Jagdpanzer in here, so in separate small bag. Okay, let's take a look at the first bag of sprues. Right, so here we have a typical Panzer IV sprue with the fenders, the one-piece exhaust, and the engine deck covers. So here, take a closer look if you want to. All the mold looks pretty crisp, and it comes with some nice detail. And the second sprue in the back contains the side skirt holding brackets, the radio, the hatches, some interior, and the side skirts, which actually are quite thin. I am not entirely sure about scale thickness though. I know that the camera angle probably makes it hard to see. They are thin, but scale thickness, I'm not sure. They're not stabbed though. They have the same thickness throughout the entire fender. Right, this sprue back contains the superstructure with some nice cast texture on it, and the yeah, both parts of superstructure, the front part and the back. Some really nice molding here. The detail looks really stunning to me. The only problem I will probably have with the way they attach the injector, the sprue and the injector pins inside, that's always a pain to clean up. And the fenders, they look really nice too. I think they are specially tooled for this kit. Yep, they are. And their thickness is really, really thin. That's really nice, to be honest here. That's really good thickness. And they look really stunning. Really good. That's something really good by Dragon here. They've outdone themselves on that one. Right over here. We got the roof of the fighting compartment. Parts of the gun assembly here. The gun. That's a long gun. Wow. That's a long gun. Wow. That's massive. That's almost as long as the King Tiger barrel, if not longer. That's really long. Look at this. On the side of this. So if you look at this, this is massive. This is almost as long as a Stuck. Awesome. That's a nice sprue, and once again, this is specially tooled for the Jagdpanzer 4, as this also contains the small numbers for the production number. This sprue contains even more parts for the engine deck, the 2 different rear parts for the 2 different exhaust assemblies, gun shield, or not gun shield, but front of the fighting compartment. Looks really nice. Pistol port hatch. The 2-piece exhaust. Return rollers, different kinds of return rollers. And the bogies. At least the attachment points of the bogies to the hull. And the multi-part metal roll wheels. They consist of, I think, 6 or 7 parts. Those are only the main parts that they consist of. Got a hull tip, which is a stunner and mold quality. I've looked at that through the back, and the mold quality is just stunning. And small heads up to you guys, don't cut this off. You need this, as this is part of the weld of the 2 armor plates in the front. Those you don't need though. Those you can take off. The quality is stunning. Look at the riveting detail underneath. It's just stunning. And as I said, the antenna, which will probably be replaced by a brass antenna. And the jack, again, multi-piece jack, typical Dragon quality, highly engineered. And we only have 1 bag of sprues left. Do I bother taking this out? No, I do not, because I can tell you guys what this is. Those are the typical Panzer IV roll wheel sprues. That's the A sprue on Panzer IVs. you probably have seen this on many Panzer IV reviews. It's the road wheels, it's the bogies, it's the sprockets, and it's the return rollers. That's it. That's what it's in this sprue back. Nothing else, except for maybe the no tackle light. Yeah. That's all that's in here. So probably a ton for the spares box, except for the road wheels and the return rollers, idlers, and sprockets. What I forgot to mention when I went through the instructions, there's a small bonus part, rather instruction correction, because the instruction calls out for the same part to be either ored, and this actually tells you what the or is. We've seen all the parts of the kit, we've seen the instructions. It's time for my verdict. I love the kit. All the plastic looks really nice. Of course you don't get much metal parts, but I didn't expect much, to be honest. First and foremost, because it's a newer Dragon release, and since I know the way Dragon has altered their kits as of late, they tend to not include a lot of metal in their later releases. Other than that, this kit is just a stunner. The eight different marking options that you get offer you just all the diversion and you need, so you can do whatever you want with this. You can put this in any scenario in the late 44 or 45 period. I'll go Ardennes, I guess. It's a stunning kit, and it's not one of the expensive Dragons. I guess you can get it for 45 euros, which for a Dragon kit is quite a good price. So this is a good kit. I can only recommend you guys getting this. On a scale from 1 to 10, I give this a 9.5. So go out there, get it. Thank you guys for watching this review. I'll talk to you guys soon. This is Hot Modeling. Always remember, the force with you. Bye guys.